probably read or watched was like, don't worry, take some time, you'll feel better soon. And I was like, I don't think so. We're back again. This is my first appointment in the second trimester, 16 weeks. I always come to the doctor kind of nervous because I'm just not a big doctor person, but I mean, I appreciate that they keep me healthy. And I think I have to get blood drawn again today, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm gonna be very brave for the baby, and hopefully we'll get to hear the heartbeat. I feel like I said that last time, but here we go. Oh my gosh. Listen to that.
143, which is nice and normal.
Okay, good. Okay, we did it. Got my blood drawn. We heard the baby's heartbeat, which is very cool. I wish Spencer could have been there, but you know, I understand why. What else? Everyone was so nice today. I met like a really nice nurse, and then the person who scheduled me for more appointments was super nice, and we kind of like joked around, so that was fun. I'm trying to like spread joy at these appointments, even though I'm nervous. I'm like, me being nervous does nothing for everyone else. So yeah, I'm trying to spread joy. I had fun today, so I hope everyone else did too. It is so funny though. I don't know if anyone else who's been pregnant has ever felt this way, but I feel kind of like a fraud going in, because like I don't really look pregnant, like I don't have a belly, and so I feel like when I go into the office, people look at me like, why are you here? I mean, obviously not everyone's gonna have a belly. Like there are people there who are going for like their 6-week appointment or whatever. But yeah, it's just a weird feeling. I am killing my water intake today, and not in a good way. I've not been drinking at all. At my last appointment, I had a really nice nurse, and her name was Nurse Kimmy, and she told me that I need to be drinking more water, like a lot more. So I've been trying, but I just think it's so funny because I told Spencer about her, and so now every single day we'll be like, Nurse Kimmy would be proud if I'm drinking like a lot of water, or I'm like, Nurse Kimmy would be so disappointed in me. Anyways, I have my next appointment next week, and I really hope that I get to see her again, because I just want to tell her that we've been talking about her. Hopefully she thinks it's funny and not like creepy, but I don't know. If I was her, I would think it's funny. Man, also, how times have changed. First trimester, I was like, I just want like nutritious, like healthy food. I don't know, I was like really actually feeling that, not even making it up. And second trimester, I'm like, where's the candy? Which is good. I feel back to my normal self. So this is good. I just thought of that because I went to go find a snack and I really wanted like a cookie or something, but we don't have anything on hand. And so I was like, ooh, this Rice Krispie bar that we had. What is wrong with this Rice Krispie bar, you guys? Like, oh no. I think it's supposed to be a healthy Rice Krispie bar. It's just falling apart. Okay. It's actually not bad. It's like caramely instead of marshmallows. It's better than nothing. Also, I just remembered that I'm currently filming a vlog where I'm making cookies, so this bad Rice Krispie bar won't be a problem for long. All right, going in for my 24-week appointment at 25 weeks. Man, I feel like I haven't vlogged for like a really long time, pregnancy-wise, but we're going in. My doctor said like this one isn't a big deal, so I don't even know why I'm here. We'll find out. All right, we're good. Another appointment success. Yeah, it was pretty simple. She listened to the baby's heartbeat. She said he's very strong. He really is, because he like kicked while she was listening to the heartbeat, so it was super cute. But yeah, nothing much to report. I asked about some of my like, been having like some pelvic pain. Like the other day when I was at Costco, I like couldn't walk. That was fun. Anyway, so I might try to do some physical therapy. Besides that, everything's good. So we'll see what happens at the next appointment. Hey guys, so today marks 27 weeks pregnant. We're entering the 3rd trimester. I think I'm still gonna keep this in the 2nd trimester video though. So I'm decluttering my closet right now, which you'll see in a video that actually already went up. But I got some clothes and I thought I would try them on. So I got some really cute maternity clothes for Christmas, but the one thing that I didn't have was like any dresses. I asked for like a lot of loungy and comfy stuff because that's what I think I'll probably be wearing for the next couple months and after baby is here. But I thought, well, it would be nice to have like a dress that I could wear when my bump is out more. And it's so hard to find maternity clothes. Like if you shop for maternity clothes, I feel like every store that I went into, they were like, oh, we don't have a maternity section. We don't have one. Go online, you know. So one thing that I had heard is that you could get like really stretchy dresses from Forever21 or somewhere cheap, and then they'll just stretch with your bump. So I got some to try. I also got this, which is not a dress, nor is it for maternity, but I think we should probably try it on too. So here we go. Oh yeah, this is 100% staying in the closet. So I got this from Nordstrom Rack. It was $8.99 and I had a gift card to use, so I thought, why not? And it will be Christmas pajamas for next year. All right, let's get to the dresses. Okay, here is dress number 2. Dress number 1, unfortunately, did not make it into the video because I really like the color and the ribbing, but it's not stretchy at all. And I was afraid that I might get stuck in it and never get out if I put it on. And Spencer's not home, so that would be a disaster. Anyways, here's dress number 2. I think it's really cute and the sides are adjustable so you can make it longer or shorter. I do think like it is a thin fabric, so you need the correct undergarments, but that's easy enough. It's really soft and it was a pretty good price. I'll put the price right here. Dress number 3. All right, I put on my shorts. This one's the same idea. It's like really thin fabric. It's very comfortable and the fabric's super soft, but I don't know that it is super flattering. I don't know, maybe you just have to have like the right shapewear. I like the neck and I like the color a lot. The sleeves are a little weird. They're like almost not quite long enough for me and then like a little baggy at the end, which is weird when the rest of the dress is so fitted. Okay, here is the last dress. It's super soft, very cozy. It's just like wearing a Henley shirt, but it's a full dress. And I think the ribbing really helps to camouflage the bumps so I don't have to wear, you know, shorts and stuff underneath. And yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna keep this one. So what I have learned is ribbing is important. I still wouldn't wear this by itself. Like I would definitely want to like layer a little sweater or jacket over the top, but I think it's really cute. And for this much, it's a good deal. Hey guys, so I am at the physical therapist. I'm about to go in for my 2nd appointment. The reason why is because around Christmas time, I started having like crazy pain in my pelvis. And then one day I went to Costco and I was walking around and like I could not walk. So I knew something was wrong, so I looked it up and it looks like it's probably pelvic girdle pain / it's also called something that I'll write right here because I can't pronounce it, SPD. And there are ways to help it, but you kind of want to get a jump start on that. So I've been doing physical therapy at home and it feels so much better. But just in case this is happening to you, go get help from a physical therapist because these people are great. Taking many deep breaths. So I just got out of my 3rd physical therapy appointment and man, it was just rough. I mean, physical therapy is great and the people are great, like they really seem to know what they're doing, but I'm just having a hard day today. I don't know if this will go in the vlog. We'll see. We'll see, but I do think it's also good to show not every day is happy. And yeah, for one, I think I'm just embarrassed because I definitely just cried in front of both of my physical therapists. That's embarrassing. I was just feeling especially frustrated today because we were doing some exercises that I just like wasn't really feeling anything. Like, I don't know what the point of these is, and I know it's not always going to be like a workout. Like, some of this is like stabilization, and I get that, but I don't know what I'm doing. And you know, you're supposed to be able to take these things home and do them at home. So more so, I think I'm just feeling a little sad. Oof. Because they were talking about, like, you just can't do that right now, you can't do this, like, so many things that I want to do, I can't do, lots of, like, stretching, splits, which I know might seem really silly to cry about. You shouldn't do it now because it could make things worse, and, like, you probably shouldn't do it, like, 3 months after pregnancy, too, which I'm like, okay, but then it came to, so that you can get pregnant again and do this all again. And I was like, that just got me, because when it's put like that, it just feels like this endless wheel of like, well, we're getting through this so I can get pregnant again and do it all over again, you know? And it feels very overwhelming when you can't move your body and do the things that you love. All right, now that I'm done going out and wearing a mask for the day, I thought I would put on a little bit of makeup, some bronzer, but I thought before I do, maybe I'll just show you my skin. So you can see it is healing, yay! But man, it's just been like breakout over breakout with these pregnancy hormones. So that's all right. I'm kind of silly though, because I figured out what worked. Like, my skin was so much better when I started using that vitamin C serum, but then I finished the vitamin C serum and I was like, it's better now, I don't need it. And I didn't have a new one, so I stopped using it and my skin was like, bah! But you guys, I got this vitamin C serum. Actually, I already had it on hand, I just like forgot about it, and I've been using it for 2 days. And my skin has like already cleared, like it's smooth now. I know it looks like zits, but it's smooth now. And I don't think there are any new zits, at least not today. So I think that this is what's doing it. I've been using it for 2 days, literally. I think my skin just loves vitamin C. And it's really interesting. There are these like glass ampules. The only bad thing is I definitely cut my finger when opening one yesterday. So that's unfortunate. But my skin is feeling so much better. Once I run out of these, I'm buying some more vitamin C. I'm going to splurge on myself and get some more vitamin C. Hey guys, oh man, I should have filmed this earlier because it was an even huger difference then, but you know, I always hear about how when you're pregnant, like in the morning, you might not look that pregnant, and then in the evening it's like, poof, and I have definitely experienced that. It's not, now I feel like I actually look pregnant in the morning. But just for comparison, I'm at 28 weeks. Here is the morning bump, and here is the nighttime. It's bigger, right? I feel like it gets way bigger and way heavier during the day. The baby must be like just expanding during the day. Either that or it's like food and water. That's probably it too. Hey guys, okay, are we ready for some pregnancy real talk? So I just got home from my last PT appointment. It's a couple days later, and I'm feeling much better. I know I was very upset in that video, and I think that my feelings were valid, and they still are valid, but I just wanted to check in, let you guys know I'm okay. And you know, I was feeling a lot in that moment. It's really hard. Pregnancy is hard. And it's especially hard when you can't do all the things that you love. And I don't know, I was just thinking today, like, some people can't eat what they love. Luckily, that hasn't been the case for me, but like, it just takes away some simple joys sometimes. And for me, like, I mentioned things like doing the splits and doing yoga that I can't necessarily do right now, but it's also just like walking. I can't do without pain. I went to the grocery store this morning and my pelvis was hurting from walking. So yeah, it just affects a lot, and I think that's understandable to be upset about. But I think the other thing that was really getting to me, and it's just so hard during pregnancy, and I'm sure even more during parenthood, is just being able to be your own person. Like right now I have a baby in my body that is making me change a lot of the things that I do, and that's great. I'm like super excited to be growing this baby, but at the same time I'm still me, and I still have things that I love and I want to do, and when you can't, it's just, you know, it feels like chipping away at the things that bring you joy. Your body is changing and your lifestyle is changing and everything is changing. It just feels really out of control. And I think that's super hard when you don't feel like your body is your own. So if you're feeling that way too, I got you. I'm with you. Deep breaths, everyone. We will get through this. And I do think it is important though to recognize that and then fight for yourself and your time. I'm still my own person outside of having a baby, outside of when I become a mom, you know, all these things. I will still just also be Krista. So I think it's important to keep that in mind. Remember who you are, Simba. You know, something like that. Oh gosh. I hope this is making sense. All right, that's enough of that. Let's talk about one other thing that I cried about this trimester. Week 18, I believe, when we found out if the baby was a girl or a boy. You guys, this was rough. This was so rough. That was right around the time when I learned what gender disappointment is. So, if you are here watching this video and you're dealing with gender disappointment right now, I also got you. Oh my goodness. When we found out that we were having a boy, I did not handle it well. I don't know what it was, but just something in my brain, like, I seriously thought it was a girl. I was convinced, like, it felt like my girl baby died and now I had this stranger that I was growing. Oh, that sounds so horrible, but like, that's really how I felt. And when we found out, I was really upset. Oh, I hate to say it now because I feel really good now, but we'll get there. I was really upset, and Spencer is great. We tried to like read and watch videos about it, and I found out that there's a name for this feeling, and that is gender disappointment. Everything that we read or watched was like, don't worry, take some time, you'll feel better soon. And I was like, I don't think so. Like I said, it was rough. But I just want to say to you, if you are the person who's dealing with gender disappointment now, I feel good now. I am so excited. Like, I just feel like my baby is a boy, and it's great. But it took some time to get here. But like, if you hear all those people who are like, you'll be fine, it just takes some time, and you're like, no, I won't. Like, I understand, and I think you will. You'll get there. So I think the most important things that I learned from this are that I needed to take some time to readjust my vision, because like I said, in my mind, I was having a girl. So then I had to really take some time to readjust and see my life with a boy and get excited about that. The other thing that I realized is that in my mind, I think I had this, I might still have it, but I'm working to get rid of this false narrative that said like girls are kind and sweet and easy and boys are like gross and mean and smelly. So I think it makes sense as to why when I found out it was a boy, I was like, ah! You know, it sent me into a panic of like, no, now this is gonna be hard and gross. But that's not true. That's a false narrative, and that's a lie that was in my head and telling me that. And what I realized is like, God is in control, and the baby will be whoever he wants him to be. Trusting in that is really great. So if you have that false narrative, let's erase it, because it's not true. The other piece of advice that I would give that I think really helped me was if you don't feel ready once you find out the gender to tell people, you don't have to tell people. I felt really bad at first because like we were so excited to find out the gender. And so I told everyone, like, we're finding out on Friday, you know, like everyone, my family, everyone knew. And so they all wanted to know when we found out, obviously, like that makes sense. But I just like was not ready and I didn't want to tell them and then cry. And so my biggest piece of advice is like, it's okay if you know you're not ready, like, to not tell people. Like, we didn't tell people for like a month about. I think that was really good because then when we did tell them, like, honestly, I still wasn't quite there yet. But then when we did tell them, I could be happier versus, you know, trying not to cry. So, take your time for yourself, take care of yourself and like your mental state, and then tell people. And if you're still doubting me that you will feel better, okay, here's what I think. It took me some time to readjust my vision of like, this is a boy. This is a boy. But also, once he started kicking, which was like right after my appointment where I learned the gender, that's when I really started to feel like I was connecting with him, and like I think that helped a ton. I felt like I could talk to him and I like really felt like, oh, that is actually a baby. I know that sounds crazy, but I think that really helped me. So if you're just having some trouble getting used to the idea, don't worry, you will get there and then you'll be so excited. I'm very excited to meet him. Okay, and that was a ton of talking. Editing Krista is gonna want to kill me. I was trying to think through if I have any food cravings. Food cravings. Well, I don't know that I do, but I just want to let you guys know. These muffins, these are the apple muffins from another vlog. You guys, these are so good. And yes, that is 2 boxes of Costco muffins here too. They were on sale, okay? I didn't know that I would have so many muffins at once. But these are really good. I just want to recommend them because they're so easy. I'll link the recipe down below. The only thing that I changed is I doubled the amount of cinnamon. I added a dash of nutmeg and I added a little bit more salt and maybe an extra apple. But the first time I made them straight to recipe and they were still good. But these are even better. So is this a craving? I don't know, probably. Speaking of second trimester favorites, here is a book that we've been reading. You guys, it's so good. Our friends Juan and Julie recommended it to us. And first off, I just recommend reading a book together because that's been super fun.
Here it is. It's over to the library, so we do have to finish it, but we're almost there.
Bring it up,
Baby.
baby.
For one thing, it's very fun to try and pronounce all the French words and completely butcher them in the book. But also, it just gives an interesting perspective about the general ideology of French people when it comes to having kids, raising babies. A much more relaxed approach, I think, than most Americans take. So I highly recommend. Interesting, funny, thought-provoking. What more could you want?
Mm-hmm. And I think it's really helped, well, at least me, I think it helped you too, to ease some of my anxiety about being pregnant and having kids.
Well, anxiety around completely losing yourself in having a kid. I think there's a lot of emphasis on still maintaining your own life, having interests and friends of your own, and I think that is helpful to consider.
Yeah, because I feel like there's kind of this mindset, especially in America, where like, once you have a baby, then you're a mom and you're a dad, and like that's all you are. And I just really appreciated the French mindset, or at least the mindset that this book talks about, of like, that doesn't have to be how it is. Like,
I've got things I want to do too,
Yeah.
and that's okay. The baby can come with us to do things,
Yeah.
not always us coming with the baby to do things.
Yes.
We'll see how it actually goes, but
Yeah, we're not to the end yet.
it's comforting thoughts anyway.
Oh yeah, everyone's probably laughing at us who has kids right now. We'll show them.
It helped us get through worrying about it, so
Yeah.
you know, even if we can't apply any of it, at least it's helping us not be worried.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we going, babe?
In the bed.
Here is Wormy.
Yes, we've named him, which I think some people think is ridiculous, but... Okay, you guys, this is my pregnancy pillow. Best gift of my life. You can wear him in so many ways. Just kidding. Okay, I just wanted to show you... Oh no. And yes, I didn't make our bed today. Oh, also, check this out. Don't check out my messy room, but check out my step to get up on the bed. We knew we need this at some point because our bed is so tall, but with my hip problems, we needed it sooner because of the splitting motion.
You sound real old right now. Because of my hip problems.
Well, it's real talk. We're nothing if not real here.
Are you going to demonstrate Wormy to the people? I know they want to see it.
Okay, so here's why I knew I needed Wormy. Midway through the second trimester, I could not sleep. Like, it was getting crazy. Because you can't lay on your back and you can't really, I can't lay on my stomach at this point. So you have to lay on your side. But then when I was laying on my side, I'd wake up like every, I don't know, hour, and my arm was asleep. So then I'd roll to the other side, but then this arm would fall asleep. So it was just like this continuous, like, crazy making night of rolling. So I heard that pregnancy pillows worked to help you be able to sleep while pregnant, but I was very, what's the word?
Suspicious. You were,
I didn't believe it.
skeptical.
Skeptical, that's right. I was willing to try anything, and my first night sleeping with Wormy, I became a believer. Okay, so here's the magic. So I put him up on my pillow, and then, oh gosh, my old lady pelvis. And this part goes between your legs to like support your hip, so your hip is in alignment. And then this part's supposed to go under your belly, which I'm still trying to figure out. I don't know. But here is the magic for me, is that when my head is up on here, then my arm goes under and it doesn't fall asleep because like my weight is up on the pillow. So I can be kind of on my side and kind of leaning into the back so I'm not completely on my shoulder. And you guys, it's magic. The only bad thing about this is like if you have to roll over in the middle of the night, I apologize, babe, because I know that I'm like, but you know, I think it's a small price to pay for the magic of a good night's sleep.
Wait, my good night's sleep is a small price to pay for your good night of sleep?
Oh, sorry. Well, have you been sleeping badly?
I mean, it is nice because he provides a natural barrier so that you don't push me off the edge of the bed. Because I only have a sliver of the bed allocated to me. It's like a 1 foot long strip where I'm allowed to sleep, so.
It's I told you just to push me. Just push me out of the way.
That's domestic abuse and I won't hear of it. Do you want to demonstrate how you use them when you're sitting to read a book?
Yes. Okay. So, I can also wrap Wormy around me. And he just is so supportive. And I put my... Oh yeah, let's give the people a full demonstration. Then I put my book on here.
Wow.
You guys, it's like going to the spa. This is the best thing that ever happened to me. And I'm so excited because I think that this pillow could be a game changer for when you're sick. When I have a cold and I get super congested, I sometimes cannot sleep laying down because, you know, everything drains back and then I don't need to paint that picture. You probably know what I'm talking about. But I think this could actually work. Like, you guys, this is like, I sound like I'm in an infomercial for Wormy. This is like what you wish an airplane neck pillow would be like, but it never is, except this actually works.
I'm just trying to imagine you bringing that on an airplane, like a wrap around your neck. Like, excuse me, ma'am, that's
This would work. You would have the best night's sleep on that plane. Okay, but here is what I'm thinking is that like you could actually, I haven't tried this out yet because I haven't been sick, but you could definitely like sleep like this and it would prop you up so you wouldn't get congested. Or I'm also thinking like I have acid reflux sometimes, so if you get heartburn, it could prop you up and you'd be so comfy.
Wow, truly a worm of many talents.
Yeah. Anyways, if Farmy Doc Pregnancy Pillows wants me to be their spokesperson, I will. I'm just putting it out there. I love this thing. Alright guys, I think that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing some second trimester updates, and if you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. And if you'd like a third trimester update, or you just want to hang out with us here on the vlog, then click that big subscribe button. Is it a big button? I guess so. Anyways, hope you all are having a happy Tuesday, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Are you sick of sleepless nights tossing and turning because of your pregnancy belly keeping you awake? Try Wormy, the world's best wormy friend to help you have a good night's sleep. Hi, I'm Wormy. I want to be your best friend and sleep with